It is 4:30. I'd like to welcome everybody to the April 5th special city council meeting. It is 4:30, and Ms. McGrew, will you call the roll, please, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Mayor Bill Hastings.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Chris Harris.
Here.
Councilmember Janet Court.
Here.
Councilmember Rory A. Robertson.
Here.
Councilmember Jennifer Jordan Stockdick.
Here.
And Councilmember Dusty Thiel.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you, ma'am. This evening, we will have Councilmember Jennifer Stockdick will offer our invocation, followed by Dusty Thiel, who will lead us in the U.S. pledge and then the pledge to the Texas flag. Jennifer?
All right, everyone bow your heads. Father God, may your blessings reign over our community and our city. Please bring peace and harmony where there's dissent. Bring prosperity where there's despair. Lord, bless our leaders with wisdom and insight. And Lord, bless our hearts with your love, your peace, and your joy. Amen.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Absolutely.
Dusty?
Please join me in the pledge to the flag of the United States of America. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now join me in the pledge to the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you, Dusty and Jennifer. We will move on to item number 3, which is public comments. I would like to remind the audience that you will have 3 minutes to speak on any item that is not on the agenda. And if anyone wishes to speak via teleconference, if you would please press *9 to raise your hand. The city secretary will let you in.
Seeing none at this time, Mayor.
All right, we will move on to item number 4. Item number 4 is comments from the public on any agenda item. Same thing goes. If you would like to speak, please raise your hand by pressing *9, and Ms. McGrew will let you in.
Seeing none at this time, Mayor.
Okay, moving on to item number 5, consider a resolution authorizing City of Katy, Texas to adopt a leak adjustment policy to provide assistance to customers for unforeseen leaks on their meter from February the 14th through the 21st of 2021. Do I have a motion?
Motion. Second.
Motion and a second. Is there any discussion on this?
Yeah, yes, Mayor, I'd like to thank council for being able to meet on the special meeting. Staff got together last week with Art, and we had been talking about West Harris County Water Authority and, possibly, not being able to recoup any credits. Well, West Harris County Water Authority did adopt a resolution on their side that we want to put together a policy. And in their resolution, it says we can get credits, but we have to have it in the governing body's minutes showing that we adopted a policy to give credits back to customers. And then in turn, we can then ask for a credit from the West Harris County Water Authority. So we're bringing this to you tonight as a policy with Art, and it's a good thing. We're able to give a credit to the citizen who had the leak, and we're able to get a credit from West Harris County Water Authority for the charges that they charge us for water that goes through our meters. So if you got any questions, I'm here to answer. I've got Art in his car, so we can. Any questions that you might have?
So I guess just to clarify, I don't know how many people are out there, but
we're getting a credit from the West Harris County Water Authority, and we are able to pass that credit on to our customers who applied for the credit that had unusually large water bills due
Correct.
to
So
okay,
if you look at the policy identifies what a leak is. It
okay,
identifies what period you can be reimbursed.
okay,
If they can then show proof of leaks and abundance use, we can then give that credit to the customer and then go ask for our credit to West Harris County Water Authority.
okay, okay. And then in conjunction with this, since it's going to take time and they have to submit something, the bank drafts we are postponing until April 22nd, correct?
Correct.
Hey, Byron, are they going to need to submit any type of documentation that shows a repair made to the house for the leak?
Any of that they have, it would be helpful for us to send in documentation, to send in anything that they might have. If they had, stuff there that they could repair it themselves, then they just need to call us, and we just need to look at that time frame to see how big of a spike there was.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
But we're here to help. I just want to let everybody know, we understand these people, people went through a tragedy. The city's here to help.
Byron, how many customers are we talking about? Do we have a number? And
The number we got in our heads is about 375.
okay,
There could be more, but those are the ones we kind of looked at and said, yeah, it looks like they've had something occur in that time frame.
now the Public Works, are we able just to go through there? I know everything's electronic. Can we just go through there and can we see who's using excessive amount of water and notify them, or how is that?
Well, we have looked through our system. Some of our, we do have some meters that it didn't read. Okay, so we had to manually read those. So we might not be able to pinpoint the exact dates for those, but I would say the majority of them we can look at. We can identify what, where that spike occurred and how much was used.
Okay, so I mean, are we talking about a certain percentage over which would qualify, or is
I
that
think about 10%.
10%?
So we're looking at a bill that's 10% more than last month.
Okay,
We would look to see if a credit or if an adjustment, let me explain that. It's an adjustment form, so we're going to be adjusting the bill.
okay, 10%. Yeah, that's very good.
Byron, what will you be charging them? What their average bill is?
We
You're
bring
saying
it
it's an
back,
adjustment,
we bring it back to that January bill.
the January bill, okay.
Because you got to think, January, February, people aren't watering yards. They're not doing, there's not much going on in that winter activity. So if you had to go back, you go back to that January bill.
Hey, Byron, how are they going to be reaching out to more just individual? I know that we discussed having to share it with people, as many people as we can. Like I said, I love this. I love it that you guys are doing this. This is phenomenal. I know a lot of families are suffering, but is there anything that we can do to help spread the word?
Just get the word out. If you hear of anybody that says, "Oh my God, I had a unusual high water bill," say, "Well, have you gone online?" They've got an online form you can fill out. The city's here to help you. Just try to go through it. We put PSAs out. We'll probably put another one out. But really, I need for people to look at their bills. The people who do bank draft and people who are notorious for picking up that mail and just letting it go. I need for you to look at your bill. And if something needs to be adjusted, we're here to help and adjust.
And Teresa added that to the envelopes as well for this bill.
Perfect.
For the
Yep.
people that, I'm sorry, you had something else, Jennifer?
Oh, no, I just said that's perfect. They added it to the
Okay.
envelope.
For the people who get their bills through email, could we add something to the email?
I believe we have.
Okay,
on e-bill.
Byron, if there's one bill that's way out of whack, I mean, we're talking hundreds of dollars maybe. We haven't heard from the people. Are we still going to draft their accounts at their automatic draft, or we're going to reach out to them individually, or?
We're gonna try to reach out. We're gonna try to reach out. You know, what I kept telling people, I want you to look at this draft, because, you know, if I go in there and all of a sudden we take out hundreds of dollars out of your draft account, you know, that's why we're pushing it back to the 22nd. And we're gonna try to get as much information out there as possible before we pick it up. But if we see one that's out there, we're gonna try to make our best effort to get in contact, if we have good numbers, you know.
Because a lot of people don't look at their bills. I'm in insurance, and I know they don't do it, and they don't call till after the draft. And so.
I need people to look at the bills.
Now, Byron, if I read that from the West Houston directive, it can't be done automatically. They have to request it if I read that correct.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the city, we can't automatically do it for anything over 10%. It has to be resident requested. Okay.
And from what Teresa's saying, people have reached out. They've been filling out the form. You know, we're getting some traction on it. So this time, if Facebook could do what Facebook does, get out there, get the word out. You know, people look at your bill. We're here to help. We're here to make an adjustment.
In addition, we push it on Katie Alert,
Yes.
and we can rebroadcast that if you want.
After that Katie alert went out last week, have we had very many residents call in, or I guess they're just waiting on their bill?
I'd have to get that number from Teresa.
Okay.
We can get that.
Okay, I think it's a great idea if we could send that alert out again as well.
We will. We can do just a generic check your bill PSA.
Good.
We'll get that out too.
Again, I thank council for meeting on this special meeting, but we think it's a good policy and a good program.
agreed.
All right, is there any further discussion? If not, we'll go ahead and call for a vote. Anybody in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Bye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. I'm going to go ahead and call for a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
Motion seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. We will adjourn this meeting at 4:43. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Have a
you.
good week.
Thank you.